God, it's good to be a fucking web novel fan right now. Because if you haven't heard, G3, the creator of Shadowslave, has just recently announced he is going to be working with a different distribution company to be working on the physical copies of Shadowslave. Specifically, Atheon Books, which is a massive distribution company. That is obviously fantastic news. Shadowslave is essentially web novel's version of either One Piece or Dragon Ball. At this point, it's probably One Piece. But I just want to give it props for Web Novel actually distributing their books recently. Because, if you haven't heard, Web Novel had been releasing other stories, mostly the more popular stories, for physical copies. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint had its one early on this year, I believe in the summer actually. And that, oh boy, that's doing really well. Lord of Mysteries had its part 1 of its first book be released again early on this summer, with the second book supposedly coming out in December or January. And that is also doing extremely fucking good. And all I can say is, we stay with him, baby. For like several reasons as well. This is gonna go off the shelves immediately. I'm definitely gonna be picking it up. And it will probably be my first time properly reading Shadowslave, because if you try to read it on the web novel, it costs a pretty penny. And I don't have that. I do have enough for like a book every couple of weeks, but like, not that many. And 2, it will give the author enough time to breathe when writing. Obviously, it's still going to entertain like the actual web novel fans themselves. But web novel creators are usually stuck in a contract in where they've got to release a whole page a day. Sometimes 2 in a day. And creativity goes when that happens. I heard recently this affected Shadowslave pretty bad, but who knows, because of this announcement with the book coming out next year, supposedly this summertime, it might give G3 enough time to breathe and to actually make his story as well polished as he can do it. So yeah, we're winning, baby.